it's pretty good, and it's within like his comfort.
It also means that GPK and Miro don't have to be the ones to go in first. When Pure's online, he will happily walk up and try and tank the arena, try and tank the epicenter, right? If he can get the rage off.
Well, I hear the horn off in the distance. Barclays Arena, you ready for the last series of the night? Then let's get into it. Game number 1.
And we're going to start things off with a good old-fashioned first blood. Falcons will take it. Not only are we going to have some action immediately, we also have some action in the server one form of some all chat.
It's a lot of their heroes on the other side of the river. I mean, this BBT lineup could be a Falcons draft. We have 2 Falcons drafts here. You're getting mirrored, at least strategically, hero pool-wise. That can be problematic sometimes. Kataomi trying to fight it out. Cannot get the last hit. That's going to be a strength tonic going into crit. A really nice pickup here with the Carney Classics, and biggest pressure point on the map right now.
Yep, the supports are coming over like this. Kataomi, nice spacing there. Malrine spaces it so he can burrow strike in to take the rune. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't spawn, but Kataomi still gets hit by the stun, unable to get off a good nightmare, and now with Skeeter running in,
a little
one
awkward.
grenade, and perhaps, okay, Malrine's going to cut him off at the pass here and bring him down.
More gold for Malrine, having a tremendous start. Stacks will be waiting for him as well. I mean, this is Falcons Dota. They will always get that triangle stacked up for these AoE clear mid heroes.
What's with Pure? Okay, yeah, switched it over to a normal Radiance build, which is what I would expect. He's going to use an early Infest here.
See, there's your stack
Crit somehow, I guess taking one creep.
Slowing down the economy.
Bit by bit. Quick burst here on Kataomi, as Falcons were very well set up for that one. Had all the information in the world and communicated it. Nice rotations from everyone involved.
This is the downside of failing some of those early Dragon Form moves. If you don't get the pressure onto Falcons early, they're going to have the freedom to make moves onto you, and your lineup is not as good as responding.
It just goes for it. No pump fakes. Malrine pulls the trigger right away. An epicenter kill onto the Bane, and a tower secured. Gets the last hit on that as well. Malrine is shooting up the network chart. Pure gets off the rage in time, but he's kind of stuck here. He's got to go for an infest. Oh no, he's been blocked out by the arena. He has to choose for the range creep, but that's pretty easy. Falcons can shoot through that one, and a Sprout to finish him off. And now the difference of the carries is beginning to show. We can see this Nature's Prophet, even though it was in a losing lane, is still able to be active around the map.
Amazing for Falcons right now. BB have to respond in some capacity. They're trying to do stacks of their own, but the experience is getting leached here.
Yeah, and this is also just going to be way less efficient. Not to mention, Snake King, he's catching wards, he's blocking out the camp. He will die for it, though. So there's a little extra bit of efficiency for GPK, who's clearing out his stack, gets to get a little assist and experience.
You had to punish something here, right? Just getting too much, and Wisdom Shrine spawning soon. This is what's prompting them to go to this part of the map. Even if they don't find anything, they're going to get an objective, and they will find something because you have to defend this experience gain right now.
But is Amar going to react appropriately as the smoke breaks? They run into the Bristleback, and they pin him, trying to burst him down, and they push him back into the arena. They do have the Infest. That's going to help out. Miro, he gets a bit of help, but it looks like he's still going to fall in the end. They trade off the Nightmares, 1, 2, and a third, but a nice Fiend's Grip, and they don't have anything to stop it now. Malrini may have gotten out the epicenter, but he wasn't able to blink into the Bane. Still, though, heavy damage rains in on GPK's Dragonite. He falls, and somehow all of Falcons keep each other alive. To a man, they are still up, and now Pure is being hounded by all 3 of the cores, and 2 of the supports to get the pin onto the Bane as well. And what about that Wisdom Shrine? Not even that. Everything will be denied from BB Team. They will lose out on all the kills they hope to get. They will miss their Wisdom Shrine. I kind of thought they had it when they were trading off the Nightmares. They managed to get this Fiend's Grip, but
it looked good. I mean, this is the kind of fight you want. The Bristle can survive. Infest bails him out. Blade Mail reflects a lot of damage here. And at this point, you're a bit scared to commit. But now you're bleeding more, potentially.
Yeah, Falcons not slowing down whatsoever. They moved to the other side of the map, already picked off the Hoodwink, and they're going to go for more. They're going to chase down GPK. It's a long road back to the Tier 2, but a short one back to the Fountain.
Spark of Courage, quite nice on this hero. When you get low, the heal kicks in, the extra armor. And now did you overstep?
And now Miro's going to be punished for chasing after him. There's so much control to make him face a certain direction, whether it's the spear, it's the fear, or it's the wheel. There is tons of options for Falcons to get the Bristleback to face the right direction and put the damage into his face. that Radiant's timing, even the BKB timing for GPK, it doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. It feels like BB Team are just going to have to weather the storm until they get a second or third item on some of these cores. And that second or third item is going to be slowed down as Falcons keep on hitting with the smokes. They have not missed on one of these smokes yet.
You are pushing towards the second BKB on that bristleback. Got delayed off that smoke. And now Tormentor's going to boost this net worth lead up even further.
Can they kill Snake with the break? I think they might just have it. No, he's walking away. The heal is being outdone. The Radiance is just not going to do it.
The damage is just so pathetic.
It is. It's just sad. Save. Once again, he tries to get himself out of there, but Scurry teleport, it's not going to work for you.
Yeah, and their Spotlight freshly delivered off that Tormentor.
Oh, yeah. And then maybe somewhere in the mid-game, they would sometimes fall apart or something like that, but now it seems like every single game they're playing, they're just getting run over in the first 25 as once again, Falcons will find their mark with their movements around the map. They're just catching BB Team every single time they smoke.
Oh, they're getting everything they want off these. And we've yet to see Roche go down. It's another big piece of pushing high ground in this patch. Falcons yet to claim it if they want it.
Epicenter goes out. Surprise, Pure. He's going to be caught by that one. He gets off the rage, but it's so much damage he may not even survive. Gets off the infest. Inside save. They're going to bounce back. They go up to Sand King. BB Team.
Oh, what
a big play. BKB. Wait, no. Oh, okay. Still goes down. The Burrow Strike is not quite good enough. And that is a massive kill streak to get up. 896 gold for GPK and an extra 550 for the team.
I mean, this game may not have been pretty for BB Team, but they suddenly have the top net worth core. They claimed a huge streak. They lose
Amar,
GPK.
Oh, instant response from GPK.
What was that?
A quick little stun. And Amar at half. Not so certain if he wants to keep going offensively anymore. Has to Arena defensively. Still going to be Dragon Tail. And yeah, BB Team saying, well, they don't have the Sand King. Good little clap. No, it's not going to be good enough. They still found the Bushwhack to stop him. The Fiend's Grip on top of that one. What is Amar doing trying to fight without his buddy Maureen?
That was an incredibly sick stun from GPK.
And Falcons not backing down when it comes to being aggressive either. Still pushing towers, though those are illusions. Snaking will help it out. And looking after Miro in the mid lane. BB Team,
TP if he wants to.
They do have this Lifestealer coming in. They can help him out. And he jukes him out entirely. Falcons completely whiff on that one. And the Dragon Tail stun does come in. GPK, he blocks the own stun back with the BKB and ensures they can get this kill onto Amar. Amar trying to walk it off. Force F. It actually gets him pretty far. He got the Radiance burn though. And he throws away the Lifestealer, but it's not good enough. The Spirit Vessel will bring him down. Maureen, a massive hit in the back lines. He takes down the Hoodwink, does good damage to the Lifestealer, brings down Miro as well. Maureen, he went for all damage and it paid off in this fight.
Pure trying to stick around, doesn't TP out, wants to infest, maybe the turn.
He does still have it. Dragon Tail and a Fiend's Grip both being used. Can they save this Sand King? They will. An Ether Lens, a long-range whip, that'll bail him out for now and infest inside the Dragonite, knowing GPK should be able to get away. Zane jump back in onto Maureen. Maureen, yeah, he did have a heavily offensive build, but as soon as they can get a Dragon Tail stun on him with Pure next to him, he does blow up quick.
But it looks like BB Team's jump is a little scarier. Full nullifier on GPK. If he finds his mark here on a big core target, the fight is just over.
For?
Once Maureen,
it's going to break on him. He blinks backwards up to the high ground. Amar, he can't do the same. Nor can Snake King.
Nice
they
save.
get him the box. He might be able to get up to the high ground. He's still a bit in trouble, though. Skater comes in from the side. They do manage to get the Fiend's Grip, but it's still Katome going down and Save being caught inside that same arena. Both supports are dead, and a quick retreat from BB Team. They pull the cord on this one. BKBs, TPs away, Nightfall to a man.
This Dragon Knight has to play fearless right now. And you have to keep crit in check. That escape act can absolutely ruin you.
And BB Team, they'll take that bait. They will quickly kill him. There goes the Epicenter. They go straight to the back line, trying to cancel the support. They only got Katome. They did not get save in that. Amar does manage to get the spear onto Pure. And GPK is beginning to be kited. Now, he still has that Black Dragon. He can walk over these cliffs, but Maureen is caught up with a Burrow Strike. GPK has to respond with his own BKB. Pure out with the Rage, and they'll all retreat here. It did have to buy back on both the 5 positions. This fight was just too crucial.
Still 2 minutes on the clock for Skeeter here. They want to try and force the fight with the Aegis, and they're going to do that. They get scanned.
Amar goes for it. Side device on the bristleback. Lands the spear. Maureen with the epicenter. All in on this bristleback. He actually went to the backline. Hit JPK with his burrow. Now he's been Fiend's grip, but that's fine. He got off the BKB. No, pulled in by Bushwhack, and they managed to burst him down.
What is that
Amar.
damage?
What is that damage between Pure and GPK? They just ripped through him, and now Skeeter is fighting this fight without his other two cores. They're trying to get it back to the base on this first life, but pulled back in by Save. That's life number 1. Do they have anything to buy back on the side of Falcons? Skeeter, second life, BKB, he goes out, pushing away Pure, and he's gonna try and teleport away, and he will be fine to do so, but what about his base?
I mean, you're not TPing far. BB team win a fight right outside their base with a Black Dragon. They are gonna go to town.
They'll get one buyback out of him, but Falcons, they've got nothing left in the tank. They didn't see this coming. The tier 4 shredded, the throne completely exposed, and there is nothing Falcons can do to stop it. Maybe they delay it with a little bit of Sprout nonsense. They try for the Burrow Strike. They try and do damage, but you cannot stop BB Team. You give them the win condition, and they will rip it away from you.
Malrine on his Sand King, who is usually horrifying to play against, all of a sudden Epicenter doesn't do much. You just get this free BKB on your carry.
I mean, even look at this. Skeeter didn't even die this game. He died once with the Aegis towards the end because their damage was like overwhelming, but
We saw in game 1, all right? What did Amar type in all chat? Rank 50 laning incoming. Now he last picks at Huskar to show the rank 50 that is Pure, that his lane will not be fun. He will be looking at a comeback game on the anti-mage.
You can't stop him doing what he wants.
I guess
if
not.
we learned anything, that is the reality. I do kind of agree with AUI's assessment. Like, most of the cores, as Save will go down to snaking quick first, but most of the cores that Falcons have in their arsenal, I think that was an option. BB teams say, nah, it's fine. Like, we have played a lot of games with where Pure's laning phase is really difficult. We believe that, I mean, they have a lot of experience here, right?
I mean, there's difficult, and then there's flat out impossible. What is going on? Pure is gonna gank the Sven with a Bushwhack Blood Grenade. They slow him down, and they will get that
Like
kill.
both?
And now they might get sinking as well. No, too many heals,
Oh,
and
he's
Pure's
gonna
gonna die
die?
for it. Wait, one more hit for the tower, and he falls. Was it worth it, Pure?
I mean, he
Just
TP'd
wasn't
down.
in lane.
He TP'd down here just to get the 1 CS before the Huskar came back. And that is all he's going to get because he's about to get ganked.
No, he's been burrow struck, and now he's gonna be silenced, and the spears will finish him off. That Helmet Dominator, it may have unlocked Animage as a hero, but what happens if the Helmet Dom is just far too late?
What's the response?
The roaming anti-mage. That'll be the response. GPK does actually sneak in a teleport here, but he does not go for Snaking, who is already level 6. So they can't even attack him, really. You want hit in, there goes the Epicenter Burrow Strike, and Pure almost dies to that much, and Orb goes out. And does a good amount of damage with a double Bushwhack, and the ult from Save. He got his level 6. He was left alone in lane, and what a turn. A jump in silence from Amar catches GPK. It's not entirely free for BB Team, who cannot fight back against this Amar Huskar. You know what I think my favorite part about this situation? There is somebody out there who's 3K MMR who is an expert on this exact situation as Animage.
Oh, they
there
have.
goes Snaking.
Somebody out there has hundreds of games on this.
They're
That
like,
is-
what is this guy's doing? His map movement is terrible. This is not how you're supposed to play jungle Animage.
I mean, that was the expert they should have consulted in preparation for this game.
It's true.
Another Dom creep kill. Adding up here. The lead is building. The thing is, it doesn't look too bad right now, but I mean, it does look bad, but it doesn't look as bad as it will soon if this Sven gets away with what he wants to do for free.
Yeah, they keep on finding kills. Thanks to, largely, GPK and the supports. Another Mana Void attempted, but now he's going to be silenced off of the disruption. A lot of damage comes in. He will burn out again.
Nice patience from Crit. Gets that counterspell out of him, throw out the disruption, set that easy kill up. No Mana Void to come.
They're going to try and break
Looking at
up
him.
the Huskar. Burst it down. Amar thinks that he is untouchable, and he may be true on the one-on-one against Pure. But now he's drug Crit into a bad situation as well. Looks like they will both fall to the GPK puck.
You gave this man his signature hero. It's gonna do work. Malrine trying to counteract the play.
Do manage to get the Epicenter right on top of GPK. This is going to be a decent amount of damage. Bushwhack pulls him away, and GPK with the coil and an orb will be able to escape. Snaking is here on the other side. GPK does have enough mana for TP out. Oh. No! Maureen catches him right on the tail end of it. What a hit from Maureen. And now to run down Save as well, who's going to stick himself in the trees, but that Scurry, it'll only last so long, and the Sandstorm surrounds him.
Oh, what a sequence from Maureen. Turns that fight around completely, puts this amp damage and blink dagger to use. The push will come from the AM, but not enough to secure this tower. A lot more aggressive early. This is going to scale a lot harder and give you the Roche confidence to just solo it up.
Crit will be found by the smoke through the gate. Was unaware of the situation because he had that ward on the Tormentor area. Still though, Falcons will still look for that fight. Trying to get a silence on him. Burrow Strike. Now the silence attempt, and they got him. The puck is going to be controlled, and despite the bushwhack, can they take away at least Amar's life? Not quite. They are super clumped, but no punish from the BB team.
Just nothing you can do to capitalize on that.
Can find a way around it. Certainly not going to be through contesting this Roshan. It's got to be through ratting out the map, which BB team have shown they've been able to do time and time again, particularly Pure on some of these more annoying carries.
It's going to be a tough game. Maureen looking for the setup.
Pure, does he know what's happening? He does not. Burrow Strike hits him. Demonic Purge as well. He will attempt to teleport out. The Demonic Purge, though, and kills him inside of the fountain.
That was so close.
That extra bit of epicenter damage that found him as he was teleporting away, I think, spelled his demise.
I'm surprised on that AM if the counterspell's thrown out early. Huge burst damage, huge physical burst.
Miro trying to draw attention, but he's going to draw perhaps too much attention as both Amar and Skeeter double down on him and will take away that tower kill they were hoping for denied.
This feels like game one. Falcons taking an early lead off of a lane victory. This time they did it with a little extra cheese.
So in that case, do you think BB team is just as capable of making a comeback as they were in game one, or are they in a worse position? Got the bushwhack and a lot of burst. Skeeter,
huge kill if they can get it.
Static Storm, they just need a bit more. They're going to dance around him a little bit, but look at the heal coming out from Snaking. It's keeping Skeeter alive, and if they miss certain things like that orb, it's not going to go well. They actually go back into it. Now that Amar's here, Skeeter goes after the kill on Nakatomi. They claim that. And an extra one. Crit in from behind, gets the disruption, and the Demonic Purge on save to end his life. 7-13, an 8,000 net worth lead now for Falcons.
This game is not going to be as easy to rat for one big reason.
Than traditional Animages, because he's going to be ratting with both his hero and his illusions and his Helmet Dom creep. But Mana Void on the creep! Goodbye!
Level 3 God Strength already available. You're looking at level 13 AM. The problem with the Dom ratting is you miss a lot of the experience. You get extra gold, but you're not getting XP there.
Sure. There's that disruption. They still will be able to land the shot on the Huskar. The BKB Demonic lands into a lot of options. A beautiful Burrow Strike with the epicenter on top of it. There is no chance.
Where's the
BB team?
Yeah,
Where's the all chat? Where's the tips is what Maureen is asking.
This is going to be a very fast game by the looks of it. Falcons, they got him in the draft. They got him with the last pick. Another quick smoke from Falcons. Just looking to jump the Sven in. He'll take anybody here.
They've got to try. Go after the Bristleback. Bristleback does get jumped, but oh wait, maybe. They got the coil on him. Any more damage? Anybody? Anything? Nothing. Cauterize heals him up. A disruption goes out. BB team was close. They really were. Might be over even sooner if they stop what is one of the only high ground defenders that they have. Miro, he's spotted. He activates the blade mail. Mars gonna wait out the blade mail, but Skeeter, he doesn't need to wait so much. And they've got him controlled. He's just gonna put himself in a corner, beg for his life. But Falcons give you no mercy. Nice. Disruption there. Oh, it was a close call.
You give up Aegis here, it might just be the game anyway. Falcons have the read.
BB team, their last stand. It's going to be on the offense. Boomerang goes out. Amar, he's already gone out the BKB, so it's too late to get that kill. Miro, he'll run after the supports as best he can, but Skeeter is making short work of him with all that extra damage. 3 down on the side of BB team. This is truly a hopeless game for them.
Yeah, this one looks like it's just in the books. I mean, you tried to go for this crazy play. You didn't get the angle. Yeah, the issue is you have Shadow Demon. You can always bail a hero out under it anyway.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe you land a 4 or 5 man here.
I mean, Falcons. He hit a 4-man Static Storm earlier. Falcons have not been shy about clumping up. If they could burst down the Enchantress at the start, that would be beautiful. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. And now Miro, now the Epicenter goes out. There goes that Static Storm. The BKB is already activated by Skeeter. It's not good enough. It would never be good enough. Falcons, they'll stay healthy. They'll stay up as 5. They will not lose a man as they push into the high ground to end game 2.
Maureen asked for the tips, and he received a few as this series will go the distance. The all chat's heating up.
It doesn't look real. That's how hard the game is.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could have made a case for was just Hoodwink starting bottom with that anti-mage, like trying to get a couple of kills on that Huskar before they leave him, before you then start bringing your anti-mage. This Pango pick gives me more comfort as well in their ability to play into this early zoo, this early group up with the Beastmaster, because the reliance on okay, Magnus and Warlock are going to have big ultis and pop off.
That he feels the better place to go up top with this catapult and the Chen timing.
But GPK he has wanted to rotate up to this top lane already once, and now he finds some time to make that rotation come through. The Cookie trying to push away from the Rolling Thunder. Skeeter tries to skirt the edges, gets the other side of the cliff. It gets him away from the Rolling Thunder, but still, Save and Miro will pursue. Blood Grenade to try and slow down Miro. Good swashbuckle hit, and they've got it. First blood goes the way of BBT.
Costs them a lot of resources, but they get it. They defend the push.
The Pangolier, every single time he tries to get a Rolling Thunder, you just meet it with the roar and
No,
done.
your job is farm Ags.
Oh.
I mean, your game does not begin until you have Ags on this hero. You need to prioritize it. You need to get that up as fast as possible. He's going to try and make a move with this amp.
Got the arena on Pure. This is not an easy kill. Managed to get the Dragon Tail, stopping the spear, but there is still going to be that roar and a follow-up spear after that. Sometime, maybe today, or maybe never. Amar just holds on to it and lets Maureen's amp damage do all the work.
The boars are super effective against these melee cores in the early game. You have really good single target focus from a decent range. You don't want to go into BBT.
Oh, nice Cookie play. Crit. He'll get the solo on Save and an extra bit of damage on GPK. Very nice. Say the Beastmaster, for example, doing those clears, the stacks, Snapfire sitting in mid, soaking up experience. Snake King will be run down here. Bushwhack tries to give him some extra armor, but it's not good enough. It does give the heads up to his carry, who is able to get away from all that nonsense.
Nice little connection for the Pangolier. I mean, you got to remember this is an Empower lineup, and they have good Empower targets, not the pseudo-Empower ones.
They do.
It's pretty much the Roar interrupt. You have to be really on point. There's no Rubik in this game. There's no one dying to just drop a
Amar, he's immediately going to break the smoke. He's got a shield rune, too, to help tank the damage. Immediately uses the Arena Spear on Miro, and with the kisses, try and take him down. He actually used the RP to try and protect himself, that final glob. It's not going to do it. Maybe they've got a spear. The Bonds is great. It hits a lot of these heroes. Can they put the damage in, though? Especially with the extra life on Maureen. They do not want to be fighting into this Beastmaster with the Ags. That means GPK, he's going to roll on out of here. They've already lost one hero, and they've given up the Roshan. These were heavy losses to BB Team. They cannot afford for GPK's game to slow down much more.
Try and take away PV space. Like, that's the biggest factor right now. If you can take camps away from their Empower farmers.
Amar, he still gets the arena on Pure. Kisses, roar, so much damage, man. Pure doesn't stand a chance. Still, though, BB Team, if they could get some sort of skewer RP, they have a chance to punish, but no. I think there is a lot of weight here on Miro's shoulders. He's got to continue to find pickoffs like that, and not just with an RP, but Amar, he's already struck first. Got the pin right next to Skeeter. You could not ask for a better setup if you're the carry troll.
I intercepted that move perfectly. I think they were heading towards Pure, but they'll take the Magnus for sure. ATF, he's not done.
Amar's crazy, man. He's just blinking into 1v2. So he can deal with the overwhelming damage that Falcons is throwing his way, as long as he doesn't get chain stunned. He can stand up to the troll, but what about his backline? The two supports, and there it is!
Beautiful.
He got the shard, and it immediately pays off with a two-man spear. Now they're going to catch Spear. No, wait. A skewer back into the tier 2. RP to lock him down underneath this tower. Amar in trouble. They can try and get what heals they can. Not good enough. Skeeter, he pops his ultimate, but that's a Dragonite. It's a pretty tanky hero. The help of Maureen, though, the BKB does not allow him to stand tall. Maureen gets through that BKB with a Primal Roar. Rainbow TPs. All of BB Team They're going to come down here. The Roshan roars, and Falcons will back away after the roar. They smoke up. They want to get that initiation first. It's going to break on Malrine. GPK with his fresh blink dagger. He blinks backwards, trying to deal with the boars. But Amar, he found the spear. No way, it got interrupted. The roll-up goes out, and GPK has a chance. Can he get off the Rolling Thunder? Can he roll away out of this? Now with the golem being dropped. No, he got knocked out by Skater. He rolled right into the troll, and the troll locks him down.
What can
to
Pure
the force
do?
down. Another arena. Amar, he's trying to protect against Pure. Against the right click. Skater dodged away from it. Wait for the spear. Now the stun is there, and they can finish him off with ease. Falcons kite away from the big Dragon Knight beautifully. Thanks to, in part, Amar's initiation, the follow-up there from Malrine, there was just not much GPK could do.
Well, Blink Dagger flying in for crit.
Got a little ice armor in there, plus...
Yep. All the creep auras.
If you could get the pickup on the Magnus, if you could just get a free high ground push, what a world it would be for Falcons.
And no chance without the Magnus. Miro backup still doesn't have BKB, though. So all you can do is give up a rack.
They have a scan on Pure. Pure, a BKB does not guarantee safety. He's going to be roared up. Now he's going to be pinned. It's too many chain stuns. He's gone.
What a scan, man. Absolutely on point, Falcons. They can taste victory right now in this game 3. That's the crazy part. You still have a minute here. This Aegis period has felt like forever.
Miro, he's got to do something wonderful here. And it may have to be more than just getting a skewer back on the troll. He's going to start with the troll. Skewer back there. Immediately going to be roared up, though. He's in trouble. They can't afford him to die right this, but it's just going to be a chain stun. An easy follow-up from Amar. And a second life now for Skeeter. GPK rolls through him. But when the Rolling Thunder is down and you don't have the Magnus, what is going to stop this troll?
And guess what? Refresher already done for Amar. He has a second arena if he really wants to throw it out here.
The Dragon form isn't going to last for much longer. And frankly, it's not much of a threat as is. And Dragon Tail goes out and a double spear.
Hit.
That is sick. Puts him right into the melee barracks. They drop the golem in response, and Falcons say, okay, we got something else out of you. Doesn't even need his boots. Puts him in the backpack. He's got a haste rune in his bottle. They're going after Pure.
Oh, yeah,
Pure.
done.
This could be the game. Just done and dusted. A BKB might save you from the kisses, but it will not save you from this troll. Looking for that second pickoff. They bypass the lane ward. Look to get a ward inside the base. Looking for that opening, and it spots the two supports. The spear whiffs, but the arena, it still lands. And Skeeter, he will calmly walk into the arena to take out one of those supports. GPK does what he can. He takes out the Chen with his Rolling Thunder and does manage to swashbuckle back up to the high ground.
And it will.
Okay. This is not a 5-man squad that is pushing into you. The number of refreshers they have. There's so many heroes here. BB team are trying to play on their high ground ward. Falcons know all about it. They pinged it earlier. They want this outpost first. Before they walk into this vision, they want to make sure they have the opportunity. And there they found Miro. Not good. BB team, they have the buyback on him, and it's going to have to be used here. Amar fighting for his life, does manage to get the arena walls up, and Pure, well, there's the RP. Can it save Pure's life? He's trying to do damage to Skeeter, but it looks pathetic, man. They can't do anything. A second arena goes out, surrounding the BB team, and there is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It is going to be Falcons. Witness me, says Amar, as he triumphs in the upper bracket. He will claim a podium finish here at the International.